Me personally, I feel like it's disrespectful when you don't talk to your wife, right? When you don't tell your wife from the beginning, this is what I want, this is what I need from you, or this is what I would want out of other women. And if your wife says no, I'm not with it. First, she shouldn't even marry you. Y'all shouldn't even be together because you could back up a little bit, ma'am.
I'm listening. I'm listening real hard.
Because it's all about communication, right?
Mhm.
And to me, it's about communicating with the person that you're with. So if I'm gonna do, even if like later on in life that I'm like, yo, you know what, I'm having this urge to be with other women, I think you need to communicate that. And
We talked about that
you're
last week.
right, you're gonna probably lose everything. The likelihood is, fellas, if you do that, you're gonna lose your wife, your house, your kids, your car, all that, everything. The courts are gonna take it.
Every
But
decision
you
comes with
communicate.
repercussions.
You got to
But
understand
it's a
that.
question. We can't say the question is going to cost all that. The decision of doing it without the conversation, I feel, will cost all of that.
Yeah, you said without the communication. I'm sorry, that's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making
Yeah.
a
Oh no.
decision without the communication is going to cost all of that.
Whether the
But the
communication had or not,
question
if you
itself,
still
I
do
don't
it.
think is going to cost that. You remember, like in school, how like the teacher would say, "Oh, there's no stupid questions." You know what I'm saying? Because basically, it's like if you didn't ask the question, we can't give you an answer type situation. I feel like it's the same thing. You're not going to get in trouble for the question. You're going to get in trouble for making a decision without communicating that question. You just outside playing a fool.
You're gonna get in trouble even if the communication was had and it was said no, and you still do it, you still screwed. So
That
it's
too.
like, like
Listen,
But we had a good
I agree.
conversation about that last week because we didn't know. You don't know if you don't ask. So you got to ask. You don't
Hello.
ask
Yo,
though.
we got
Hey, Charlotte
Charlotte
girl.
in the building. What up, Charlotte?
What up, my
What's
brothers and my
poppin'?
sisters? How are
What's goody? Yo, we having a good
you?
conversation.
Nothing.
Mhm.
I don't,
Party
I don't
name.
know
Okay,
if you.
Kara.
Okay.
I don't know. You caught bits and pieces of it.
No.
Oh, maybe you might want to strap up real quick. But but
Buckle up.
you know, like I said, I definitely am in agreement with communication. It's all about that, and that's the problem. Is that we're getting into these relationships not understanding how to communicate, not being. And when we say the best version of yourself, the best version of yourself is that too. It's communicating with. Is learning how to communicate with other people. Learning how to make
Facts.
money as a man, build yourself up as a man, communicate with other men and women alike. Those are all parts of becoming the best version of yourself. And when you can't do that, you have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of work to do. Like right now, I know I could go to my wife and I could, tell her almost anything, right? And do I feel as if I had that urge, and I'm just being transparent, if I had that urge and I came to her, like she said, she wouldn't necessarily divorce me because I brought the, situation to her, like this is what I want with other women. It'll be, a conversation. She's gonna have to dig through her feelings. I'm gonna have to dig through how she feels. And we gotta work on, if it's a no, it's a no.
It's a no.
I know it's a no. So so
Don't do it.
but but it's about it's about the communication, and I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, truth and reality. Prepare yourself, my man. Get
Buckle
your
up.
get your background ready. Get your camera on. I'm gonna bring you in
Well,
soon,
you don't
my
gotta have the
guy.
camera
Hold
on,
up,
if they want to be,
we my man wants his
incognito.
camera on. Listen, he is a content creator, so he wants
Oh,
his content. He wants his
okay,
camera on.
okay,
So, anyways,
okay.
we got another super chat from Truth and Reality Undefeated. He said, "Women don't care about fidelity as much as they say. if they did, they wouldn't date less desirable men. They want the man, but want him to only be her man.
Yeah. The last sentence has to do with fidelity. I want my man to be my man, not her man is his man and my man. No, it cannot be community peen. No, it'll be mine. That's it.
I'm sorry. I can't do nothing but laugh. That's it.
Just saying. We're not doing that. We're not doing it.
Listen. This is dope. I'm having fun with this conversation
Oh,
because
Lord.
we're able to challenge each other's thoughts. I love the comment section, regardless of however you guys might look at it. Like, what's
I'm
going
okay
on?
with it. I'm here for all of it. I'm here for all the shenanigans.
Right. It sparks the conversation. So, anyway, Charlotte, how do you feel about what you've kind of heard so far? Basically, actually,
You guys are
babe,
breaking up.
you mind
go
filling
on
that
my
in?
computer?
Oh, you're going on your computer? Okay. You could drop in and come back when you
Yeah,
can.
because I think it's breaking up. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
All right, cool.
All
right. So,
Are we ready for the cap of the week?
we're almost ready for the cap of the week, but go ahead. Any final thoughts on this conversation, on this specific topic, y'all?
I said how I feel. I said it.
I see what I see, right?
I did. I'm standing on business.
I'm just being easy on my ladies these days. We got enough shit going on without having to dig
I'm
and
okay with easy per se, but just I'm pro accountability.
pro accountability, but a lot of the times they go beyond it. Like, like some of our
I
friends
get
in the
it.
chat there,
Maybe attack sometime, attack mode.
like, and like kind of like, some of our people in the chat, like, just attack. Oh, a little spicy.
You felt
Yeah, not the
hold on,
chat.
so
Right.
you felt attacked by his questions?
I don't feel personally attacked because I don't know him. I don't care. I personally feel like he digs and jabs and attacks women in a way that is unnecessary. But I also, this is my first interaction. This is just kind of what I'm getting based on everything he's saying. It gives angry, Kevin Samuels before he died fucking the other. Excuse me.
Oh no.
Okay, sorry, YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube.
Sorry, YouTube. My bad. But that's just kind of what it gives me. But anywho, that's all I have to say. I said what I said.
I just say there's like some undertones that because if he's saying
here's the thing.
oh sorry.
Go ahead. I'll let you say that. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying because if he's saying why women always pick cheaters, then you're assuming that us as women who are on this panel now telling you that we want one man and one man only, for the most part, from what you're hearing, then you're assuming that that's what we're going for. That's that undertone there, unsaid but yet said. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, but to me, I what I'm saying is I do understand him, and the reason why I can say I understand him is because, okay, he's not saying that all women pick cheaters. It's never all, right? You can't talk in generalities like that, but you do have to look at the men that the women are having kids with, and you have to factor that in. So if women are complaining a lot about the men that they're having and bringing children in the world with, you can't say that they're looking for or vetting or taking the time to sift out the right man, because there's really, these men are offering them no commitment, yet they're giving them a whole baby. So I do understand what he's saying.
I do have a question with that, because I feel like then that goes into basically not giving anyone, both sides, grace, because I feel like, okay, I'm not going to say everybody's situation is different. Everybody's experiences are different. But to sit down and say like, oh, if you meet a man and maybe he has cheated before, whether it was in just a dating space, marital space, etc., and he gets into another relationship, Or for on a woman's side, same thing. She may have cheated in a dating space or a marital space. Now she's in a new relationship. Should those persons be held to the standard? Well, you cheated, so all I can expect from you is cheating. Where's the grace? Where's the empathy? Where's the understanding? Where's the growth of saying, okay, well, that was you then. Who are you now? And now choosing that person that you are now, instead of taking what happened before and throwing it in your face and saying, well, you're a cheater. And that person saying, well, I'm a cheater. I cheated. So you can't
It's
be
not. It's not.
mad.
It's not
Like, I
about.
don't
It's not
understand
about.
that.
It's not about the cheating part, right? It's not about none of that. It's the commitment part. It's that man giving you commitment before you give him a family, before you duplicate him. And this is where our community is lacking hard body. 56% of Black men are single in the middle class. They're doing pretty good. They're not. It's not a whole bunch of Black men that's just out here trash. Are they choosing our women as a whole? I can't say. I would say that the numbers say that Black men marry Black women the most. 100%. The majority of Black people that are married to their own race. But to say that, Black men aren't getting tired of certain things when it comes to our women. I'm not in the dating world. I've been out of the dating world for 14 years. I don't know. But I could say that I talk to a lot of men. So I don't discredit what they say when they say, yo, we have a problem. And the men that are marriageable or want to be married feel like there's a problem.
But here's the thing, and I just want to ask this question, right? So it's always said that men choose their women. Men choose their companion. Men are supposed to choose the wives. Women, you all don't be masculine out here picking and choosing men. So then when we are chosen and we're doing our vet process, but they're lying and we don't know that they're lying because they're doing the whole facade thing and basically using what they got to get what they want, if you will. But then all of a sudden, it's, oh, well, you should have chosen better. Why did you choose him? Why is it never he should be a better man? Why is it always I should have chosen better in regard? To me, that always throws me for a loop, like always.
So to answer that question, right? The reason why men would say that is because, yeah, if we do, I'm sorry, I'm a numbers guy, right? And if we do look at the numbers, when you have to look at it like the percentage of women that's having children out of wedlock, it's very high in our community. So when we say we should have chose better, meaning you should have married before you carried, right? Usually it's a single mom argument, right? It's not just the argument of dating and, oh, he cheated on you, right? It's usually you ended up a single mom, you should have chose better. So most of these men are not giving commitment to a lot of women. So if you don't have the commitment,
if we go back to the conversation at hand, the man that gave commitment or was supposed to give commitment to the wife that she had 5 of his rugrats, and he was still cheating. So she had the commitment, and Bebe's kids running around the house while he.
Yeah, but we talked about the ball player. So we talked about the NBA player already, though. We know that probably is going to happen.
I don't know. It just feels like anytime I have these conversations or I hear them, it's always, well, the women should have more accountability, but men never have any. And it's like, oh, well, we do, but
we always have accountability, though. Men have been held their feet to the fire for years. You literally only heard the past 3. You could turn on I could literally pull up shows, right? I do reactions on them. Shows right now from the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s of women holding men accountable. This is talk shows after I'm 42. I've been watching these shows and it made me feel insignificant as a man growing up. Like, man, Black men really ain't nothing. Black men really. So it makes you as a Black man feel like you ain't nothing. And it holds you to feel like, yo, I need to do better because of what these women are saying on these panels. It's only since 3 years now. YouTube, since Kevin Samuels, the one that you just talked about, came up with the average at best, that now started the mainstream conversation where men are like, I'm holding women accountable now. But we've been held accountable for years. Man, pull your pants up. Don't go outside looking like that. Brush your teeth. Wash your hair. Da, 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 da. Men have always, don't cheat on your women. Women are queens. Black women are gods.
Girls,
We've been hearing that forever.
Don't wear no short skirts. Don't be hanging out with the boys. Make sure that you. I mean, we had the same thing. I don't
Right.
know.
So to say that men aren't ever held accountable, that's what I'm saying. No one's saying that you aren't held accountable. But
I'm talking about in these particular instances when it's like
men have always heard, don't cheat on your wife. Men are dogs. I don't want no scrub. We've been hearing this forever.
You cheat and y'all do be scrubby. Like, I mean, I don't understand. Like,
y'all cheat too, and women cheat at a higher rate than men. That's an actual stat.
Is it women or black women? Women in general.
I'm talking about women in general. I'm not thinking down just to black women. Women in general. Women in general cheat more than men.
I would like to hear the statistic on black women.
Okay. So as far as black women, I don't know. I don't know if they just surveyed a specific race. Someone in the chat, if y'all have those stats, let me know. But women in general cheat more than men. But men are not sitting here like, oh, all women are dogs. There's a sector of the internet that does that, right? There is a sector of the internet. I'm not taking away from that. Just like there's an extreme sector of women that say wild and crazy things about deleting black boys. I don't know if you heard about that. If you have a black boy, delete it. Do not keep that child. And that one person has millions of followers.
Wait, what you
millions
mean,
of
delete?
women followers.
She's been taken off the platform.
We can't say the word. Yeah, delete all black boys, meaning that if you're birthing a son, delete it. Because black boys ain't no good. And they're not gonna be good from birth.
That's
it's a
evil.
thing. Like I said, there's always two extremes. There's an extreme on the men's side, there's an extreme on the women's side. I'm here to try to put us together though. Right? So I'm here to say, black woman, come down to earth. Black men, come down to earth and let's meet.
Maybe we should do a speed date.
Say that again?
Put together a speed dating event.
Somebody mentioned that to me the other day too. But my Meet to Marry show is going to be a dating show that's going to put some black people together. Praying to God that works out.